Once upon a time, in a jungle, there lived a wise monk who spent his days meditating under a large tree. Every day, he observed a woodcutter passing by, carrying bundles of firewood to earn his daily bread. The woodcutter's life was tough. He barely made enough to feed himself. One day, the monk stopped the woodcutter and said, "Brother, you work so hard every day, yet struggle to make ends meet. Why don't you venture further into the jungle? There, you will find a grove of sandalwood trees. Cutting just one tree can provide for you for a week." The woodcutter was skeptical. He thought, "I've spent my whole life in this jungle. Who knows it better than me and this monk who sits under this tree all day? What does he know about the forest?" But then he reconsidered, thinking, "What harm can it do? He seems like a wise and peaceful man." So, the woodcutter decided to follow the monk's advice. When he ventured further into the forest, he was amazed to find a grove of sandalwood trees, just as the monk had said. Overwhelmed with gratitude, he returned to the monk, fell at his feet, and said, "Forgive me, I doubted you. I thought I knew the forest better than anyone because I've lived here all my life, but I was wrong. My family has been cutting firewood for generations, and none of us ever imagined there could be something better beyond." The monk smiled and said, "Do not worry. It's never too late to learn. When you realize something new, that's the right time. Go ahead and cut sandalwood. Your days of struggle are over." From that day, the woodcutter's life improved. Cutting one sandalwood tree provided him with enough money to live comfortably for several days. He only needed to visit the jungle once a week. Years passed, and one day, as the woodcutter was heading to the sandalwood grove, the monk stopped him again and said, "Why do you stop at the sandalwood grove? Have you never wondered what lies beyond it?" The woodcutter was puzzled and admitted, "It never occurred to me. I thought sandalwood was the best I could find." The monk smiled and said, "Go further, and you will discover a silver mine." Trusting the monk completely by now, the woodcutter ventured deeper into the jungle and found a silver mine, just as the monk had described. Excited beyond words, he began collecting silver. Now, he only needed to visit the jungle every few months, and his life became even more luxurious. Time passed, and one day, as he headed to the silver mine, the monk stopped him again. "Still collecting silver? Have you ever thought there might be more beyond?" the monk asked. The woodcutter was surprised. "I never thought about it. What could possibly be better than silver?" The monk replied, "Go further, and you will find a gold mine." Eagerly, the woodcutter ventured further into the forest and found a gold mine. His joy knew no bounds. He began collecting gold, which made him incredibly wealthy. Now, he only needed to visit the jungle once a year. Years went by, and one day, as he was heading to the gold mine, the monk stopped him again. "Still stuck on gold? Why don't you explore further? You will find diamond mines ahead." The woodcutter followed the monk's advice, and to his amazement, discovered a diamond mine. This wealth transformed his life completely. Now, he visited the jungle only once every few years. As the years passed, the woodcutter grew old. One day, while returning from the diamond mine, he saw the monk meditating under the same tree. Feeling proud, the woodcutter said, "Master, I've become so wealthy now. I have palaces and everything I could ever want. What could possibly be greater than diamonds?" The monk looked at him and said, "Have you never wondered why I, who knew about all these treasures, never collected any of them? I sit here peacefully because I have found something far greater than diamonds." The woodcutter, overwhelmed, fell at the monk's feet and said, "Forgive me. I was so blinded by wealth that I never thought about what lies beyond. Please tell me, what is this treasure you have found?" The monk smiled and said, "The greatest treasure is meditation. While you gathered wealth outside, I found peace and enlightenment within." The woodcutter hesitated and said, "But I don't know how to meditate." The monk explained, "Meditation is simple. Sit quietly, turn inward, and observe your thoughts. Don't cling to any thought or experience. Let them pass. With patience, you'll find a stillness where no thoughts remain. In that stillness, the lamp of self-realization burns. It's the ultimate treasure, far greater than anything the world can offer." The monk added, The key to meditation is patience. It doesn't matter how long it takes, days, months, or years. Be ready and keep practicing. And so, the woodcutter began his journey of self-discovery, seeking the greatest treasure of all. Friends, this story reminds us to look beyond material wealth and explore the richness within ourselves. If you want to begin your meditation journey, try taking small steps. It may transform your life in ways you can't imagine. Friends, if you found value in this story, give it a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. See you soon with another interesting story.